So I want to highlight the video that was uh, given to me by this assignment by Michael Pollan, who is the author of The Treatment of Psychedelic Drugs with Mental Patients. I want to say one of the most interesting things that I didn't know, but I did hear about, but didn't know if it was true, was a psychology professor back in the 60s who advised students to take the LSD drug. But the only problem is with that is there have been known celebrities that have experimented with heroin, cocaine, and LSD, and they happen to been overdosed to it, and it killed them. This is a very foreign. Listen, this is a very foreign drug. I think personally, everything that we put in our bodies, like especially this, if it comes from mushrooms, I think it's a foreign component in our body that shouldn't really be issued a lot. I think it should. I mean, personally, if mental health advisors and therapists are trying to experiment with this drug, if it does in fact have a treatment with the mental illness, it just kind of makes you think a bit. Like, I mean, this is a very uh, intense drug because people that have taken this drug experience just hallucinations. It just kind of makes you think because I feel like patients that could be exposed to this by a therapist or a psychiatrist or however they're going to do it, I feel like they would get hooked on this drug as a like. I think that one experience could get them involved in if they have an addictive personality. I think it could kind of make them more prone to wanting to be wanting to be re-exposed to this drug after their treatment session. Um, but I think one of the things that I was very shocked about was, and I only thought they portrayed it in movies because I do remember, I think watching Ace Ventura, um, taking the drug where I guess apparently, so I believe it was one of the Indians or something. They wanted him to kind of like get in touch with the gods, but then again, it was, if you read in the history books, that people thousands of years, and even Indians, they did use the drug to, because they believed that they were getting in touch with their spiritual ancestors and everything. I read that in my I think I learned that in my religion class actually. But I want to say Michael's experience was kind of interesting when he took it because he felt that his spirit was separated from his body, almost like his spirit disintegrated into little bits of sticky notes, which wouldn't really make any sense. But one of the most interesting things that he did say was how um, his something along the lines that um, his ego wasn't really correlated to his spirit. It was just after taking this drug, it kind of enlightened him to be more um, hypervigilant of his personality, who he was as a person, what his purpose is, all that stuff. Um, I think people are kind of, I think these doctors are very interested in studying the drug because the effects that it has on hallucinations with patients that are having these false mental doubts in their head and these pessimistic thoughts. I think doctors are kind of realizing that through these hallucinations they can find answers, especially guided by professional therapists. But listen, we're at an age right now, we got nothing to lose. Try it out, better than nothing, right? Just be very wary about it. Try not to be very, I think we shouldn't really be very highly dependent on this drug since it's in the experimental stage for treatment, but I'm going to read more about this.